Welcome to Just Hair Me Out, a podcast about love, life, and hair. I'm Barbara. I've spent over 38,000 hours coloring hair.
Hi, I'm Demetra, and I've spent over 1,000 weeks with scissors in my hands.
With 50 clients a week in our chairs and 22 years on our feet, doing hair is not our hobby, it's our hustle. We've navigated salon politics and then opened salon suites of our own in 2020. We choose dogs over kids, skinny marks over beer, and we've only fired 3 clients each.
Hi, welcome back. Today, Barbara and I are going to be talking about hair versus fur in dogs and dander and etc.
Yes, we love our baby dogs.
Yes, we do.
And I've always loved dogs, and I've always understood that as a hairdresser, that I don't want a dog with hair, that I would like a dog with fur. Because, yeah, because then you have to take them to the groomer all the time. When they have fur, you can just wash them at home.
So you like fur where, so someone like me, so I still wash Mia at home and she has hair, but I don't like fur because they shed, right?
Yes.
And that shit gets everywhere, all over your clothes, all over your house. And also not to mention the dander. So if you're someone like me, I'm highly allergic to cats and dogs. So I can't have a dog that has any fur. So I need a dog that has hair, like you and I. And the difference is hair doesn't have dander, but they do have to go and get groomed because their hair grows like you and I. Whereas fur, hence the shedding of the dog, you never have to cut their hair because they're constantly just shedding their coats, which is also why, you know, all that dander, someone who's allergic, right? It gets everywhere and in the air and, you know, so forth.
Yes. And it is easier when you have dogs with fur to like help control their temperature because I have 2 dogs. One of them has an undercoat. So it's like 2 layers of hair, and she never needs like a jacket or something to help her outside.
Yes,
Whereas
that's nice, yeah.
if our other dog is a mix with a Chihuahua, and so they have really light fur and only 1 layer. So, and they're usually skinny. So they need like a sweater or a coat.
Yeah, it's not just a fashion thing, you know, putting a coat on your pet. They really do actually get cold.
Yeah, I do. I think it's adorable as hell, but I do think it's a little bit mean to the dogs to put clothes on them when they don't need it.
I agree. Like, I mean, they're a dog, and I love my dog. My dog sleeps with me. My dog is like a human to me, but she's still a dog. I'm not going to just put clothes on her just to put clothes on her.
Yeah. Yeah. And it might be uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. Mia walks funny sometimes. Like, she doesn't know what to do if there's something on her. She's like, what do I do? You know?
Yes. And tell us what type of dog you have.
Oh, I have a Yorkshire Terrier. Do you guys want to see her?
Yes.
Mia, come here. Hold on, let me grab her. She's laying on the bed.
Oh, my gosh.
Come here, baby. A little girl.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, Mia. Nice, sweetie. She
I love the bow.
Oh, yeah. Her little bow. She's kind of waking up from a nap a little bit. So this is Mia, famous Mia. Say hi, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
Hi.
Oh, she probably can't hear me.
She's like, why'd you wake me up?
Also, something I've heard from people that is really grosses me out is that dogs with hair, because it can get really long, you know, in areas, and also certain types of cats, they really get their shit stuck in the hair by their butt.
They do. And it'll smell when their hair starts to grow. So it's very important to keep, like, even when Mia's long, like around the rear area, I always keep that nice and tight. Nice and tight.
Yeah.
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 Told you guys we'd revisit that one day.
Awesome.
That's for those of you who listen to previous episodes. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Yes. And I was talking to one of my girlfriends, and she has a Maine Coon, and that cat has had like major issues because of the poop that gets stuck. And sometimes like the hair is so bushy, like the owner might not even be able to see exactly. They're just like, "What is that smell?"
Which is horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think it's really uncomfortable for the cat too,
Oh, it is.
or dog.
Well, it can get stuck. Can you
Yeah,
imagine having like a pair of pants that you couldn't get off and you need to take a poop and
it
you're
sounds
trying
really
to,
bad.
I mean, I don't know. I would assume it's like the same thing with like the cats or dogs. Like if they have fur or hair that's stuck there and they're trying to go, I
It's
don't know.
like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you
I
know?
mean, it just sounds bad. So people pay
Oh,
attention to your pets. Clean their
well,
rears. Clean their
yes.
rears.
We were talking about how this particular cat, well, like most animals, gets really upset up with the noise of
Mm.
like trimmers. But they do make trimmers now for animals where they're like, almost totally silent. Oh, also, I was at the groomer just the other day,
Hmm.
and they had the coolest thing on the wall. It was like a whole bunch of patches of fur. It looked like dog fur.
Oh.
And then they're like showing it like what each guard would look like.
Oh, that's so cool. I like that
Isn't that?
actually. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
I was thinking if we could like scalp some people, it'd be cool to have that like in a barber shop.
Show them like this is what 1/4 is. This is 1/8 of an inch. This is
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. I took a picture for you.
all right, move back a little bit. Oh, it looks like carpeting. Oh, I love that. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
it's
can see
cool.
how tight it's going to be, or if there's going to have some movement with the hair.
Yes. And this is one
Yeah.
of my dogs going through
Oh, oh my gosh.
the trauma of having the nails grinded.
Mia hates
Ground-
it.
ground down.
I have a really hard time cutting her nails myself, so I have to actually bring her in. And
Yeah.
it's not cheap, you guys. It's like $28 just to get their nails trimmed. And you
Do you
need
get
that.
them? Do you have the grinding done?
I have a grinder at home, which I could do myself, but you have to be really careful with that because the grinder gets really hot if you just keep it
Oh.
on there.
Mhm.
You know what? I usually take her to the vet and have them do it. I don't know if they offer grinding. I know they do at the pet store, like where you get them groomed at, they offer it.
Yeah.
And it's like additional $5 or something.
But you know, if you guys are able to walk outside, I know that the cement, like them just like walking around grinds the rough
Yeah.
edges, you know.
That's good. And it's also good to let them run.
Yeah.
So Mia, typically, which is great in the summertime, my neighbor and his dog, they meet outside and they run along the path that I have, and it's, the cement sidewalk, and they go back, forth, back, not on his side, but on my side, there's cement. So I love it because then Mia's nails are perfect. I don't even have to touch them in the summertime because she just goes back and forth, and it's like perfect.
Nice.
In the winter, though, she doesn't like going for walks, really. She'd rather be off a leash and run wild. I
Yeah.
know, she doesn't look like a wild woman, but she is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, I found something, gosh, I don't know, half a dozen years back, but a client told me about this. There's this thing called Musher's Secret, Musher. And I know there's other brands, but this is like an oldie but goodie kind of thing where it's a tub. It looks like a little puck that like hair stuff would come in.
Yeah.
And it is like an ointment that you put on the pads of their feet. And it protects the pads from like if dogs are walking around in snow and their feet are super cold, and or if there's like salt.
I was
The
just going to
salt
say that
burns.
from the salt. Yeah. Well, they
So-
have like pet friendly salts now that you could put.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have that stuff, but like if we go for a walk, they're always trying to pick
Yeah.
up 1 or 2 or 3 paws.
Yeah. And you also don't know like what your neighbors or someone else is putting down. They could be putting down regular salt. I personally get the pet salt just in case because I have a pet. Even
Right.
though she's not going outside, but I know other people are walking their pets on the sidewalk. So I just to be considerate, I'll just get the pet stuff,
Yeah. Well, and this ointment also works for like blacktop in the summer when it's super hot. It'll.
on a second. I'm sorry. What the fuck is going on with your hair? Wait, hold on. Did you
What's
see
up here? Yes, I did see it. It went like this.
I don't know why. I'm so sorry.
I was like,
I'm
what's
looking.
wrong with Blacktop? I'm like, did you hear what I said?
I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm staring, and it was so funny. I don't know.
It looks like a little dog ears, like.
I think right there. That's the part. It's like the part that's like this on your.
I know.
It's okay to have a little wing going or whatever.
I don't know. It was just in my face. I have a hard time with these headphones.
It's okay. Me too. It's like I fix my hair. People think like, oh my God, look at these bitches. They're hairstylists and their hair is always like a hot mess. No, people, our hair looks good. It just, you put these headphones on, it smashes everything. And oh my God, look, I cut my own bangs yesterday. I missed a piece, clearly. Okay.
You're one of the only people on the planet that should cut your own bangs.
Yes. You're right.
Interestingly, the word is going around that most hairdressers marry bald men so that they don't have to do hair at home.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
I've heard about this.
Really? So it's a thing.
I've talked to clients about this. A lot of people don't know if you are a man or you have a man in your house who shaves their head, or just keeps it all, like, it doesn't have to look like shiny, but you know what I'm saying? Just get rid of it all because the top is gone. Mm-hmm. They have these things now called a skull shaver. So it's like an electric razor and it has like different little heads on it. And it kind of is rounded like your head. So it's very easy to like shave your own head.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Especially if you have like an uneven dome,
Yes. You don't want to get any nicks or anything. Also, a lot of younger men who are starting to shave, I think it's helpful to have those electric razors where it goes real close to your skin. Mm-hmm. Just because, if you don't have a ton of hair yet, or say you have like really coarse hair. I mean, I wonder about that sometimes because I don't like to shave my armpits every day because it starts to get dry and like hurt. And I think, wow, like guys do that on their face like almost every day.
I didn't even think about that. I had my underarms lasered and it was the best thing I ever did. You never have like a 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know why hair underarms, when I see them on women, really grosses me out. Yeah, so like me, I might shave maybe once a week because there's still strays that kind of come through. Even if you do a touch up with laser, there's always going to be a few that come in. So
let's talk about strays. Once you hit 30, maybe 40, every woman has one man whisker on her face somewhere.
One?
Okay,
I think I was in the mirror last night. And these are weird. These are like blonde. These random blonde ones. And then you have that black one that shows up overnight. That's a whole 1 inch. It's like you weren't there yesterday. Like, where'd you come from?
I know.
Yeah, we all have them.
It's like spaghetti, like whoosh.
Why is that? And not just women, too, men. It's so funny. My client was telling me last week, he's like, oh my God. He's like, I'm losing all the hair on my head, but it's growing on my ears and my eyebrows. He's like, I'm still going to have to come see you even when I don't have hair because I'll have to do my eyebrows and my ears.
Oh, no.
Poor thing. But it's the same thing with women, too. Like, we start losing hair and our hair thins out on our head, but then we start getting, mustache and random chin hair. And I actually was shampooing someone last week. You're standing over them. And I could see my client, she had like random, those blonde ones that I was telling you I had last night. And I'm like, I wonder if she definitely probably doesn't see them. And I didn't want to tell her, right? But I'm just wondering, would someone tell me when I'm older and can't really see them?
I tell people.
You do?
Yeah. I remember I keep tweezers in my room.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right.
I do. And I say, oh, I see something. Yeah. Do you want me to get it?
Hey, Barbara, multi-service here.
Well, I figure, people would rather know. And like, if they feel embarrassed, I mean, I hope they don't. It's just me. But, if they do, how about just like one person knows that you have that rather than, you're going about your day.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
and
that's
everyone
like my
sees it.
biggest thing is like my mom too. She's she's older and mom don't get mad at me, but like she literally shaves. She won't even
Mm,
pluck because she can't see and like to hold her hand still and try to pluck
yeah.
them. So she'll just shave. She's like, I don't care. I just shave like every day. And I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, my skin looks good and it's exfoliated, but they come back stubbly. So when she's home, I sit there with a tweezer and I pluck them. But I
You know
mean,
what?
she has a lot.
We should totally make like an electric shaver for women.
Oh my God.
Because it is true. Because people get to the point where you can't see super well, or like
Right.
or for me it's like the middle here. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're wearing glasses and you don't have contacts in, you can't even see them to like pluck them.
Right. You
You know what
can't
I'm
even
saying?
get there. Right. The glasses are covering it. Right. But so that's the thing. You're absolutely right. So instead of actually using a shaver, but I will admit her skin is so smooth. It's
Yeah.
like exfoliated from like the shaving. So it is
Well, she
not
must use
bad.
a really good like base, or what am I trying to say? Like lotion or oil.
Kidding me? My mom has like the best skin. She's never had Botox. She's never done anything. And I swear I think she uses like Pond's. No joke. Like
Oh.
to remove her makeup. And then I think that's like her daily cream too. She'll put like pure
Yeah.
Vaseline on her face and never has a clogged pore.
A lot of people have done Vaseline their whole lives and they look amazing.
Oh, for me, if I put anything like that on my face, I will break out immediately.
Yeah.
However, less is more. I can't use a lot of product. I do best with like a really good like cleansing oil. If I have makeup on, because it takes all my makeup off, and then I'll use my face wash, and then that's it. And then I'll put on my face lotion. I use a different one at night, like a thicker, heavier one. And
Hmm.
then I just put my lighter stuff on in the morning. And I use a sunblock. The sunblock I use is a tinted sunblock and acts as like my foundation as well. And that's it.
It's
Less is
awesome too.
more. Oh my God. The best, you guys. It's from Sicily.
Leo Paris, the brand.
Yeah, Sicily of Paris, the brand. I'll show it next time. I'll like show. Oh, should I pull it up on my phone?
It's gorgeous. It is
I
gorgeous. She
mean,
gave me a little sample. I tried it. It's awesome.
I love this stuff. I mean, let's
So,
see.
and also, Demetra, what I was trying to say
Mm-hmm.
is like an oil or a cream, almost like a shaving cream. But I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
make it sound like a guy. Like, I wonder if she puts,
No.
I don't know, even like baby oil on it before she shaves.
You know what? I'm going to actually ask her. I don't
Okay.
know.
I got to tell you the funniest shit that I've seen this
Mm-hmm.
week. Do you know what the Rapture is?
You like the definition?
Yeah, or like what? Okay, so certain Christian, American Christian religions, I want to say Episcopal. I don't understand all of them. There's just
Oh,
so many
yeah.
varieties. But
Mm-hmm.
there's like a subsection, I think it's mostly in America,
Mm-hmm.
of Christians who are, kind of extreme. And they believe that Jesus is going to come back, like out of the sky. And, but before he comes back out of the sky and drops down, there's going to be like 7 days of like really, really bad shit happening on the earth. And
Only
this is like
only
real.
7 days? That's not so bad.
Yeah, well, apparently it's going to be really bad. So the really righteous people
Mm-hmm.
are going to be quote unquote raptured, meaning pulled up into the sky and into heaven so they don't have to experience the really bad 7 days. And then Jesus will come back and it'll be peace on earth. Are you following me here? I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm not laughing if you are like a religious person and truly believe that. I'm laughing because is there anybody that's not a sinner? I don't think anyone's gonna go up for 7 days.
Well,
I mean,
it is really funny because that's the us versus them mentality. But anyway, I
right.
digress. So that's what the rapture is, in case you didn't know.
Okay.
I've just seen a lot of, the religion I grew up in didn't believe in the rapture. So when I first heard about it, I was like, this is hilarious. Well, I mean, like if it were to
Yeah.
actually happen, I would be dying laughing. Literally. I would be literally
Yeah.
dying laughing. Anyhow,
Wow.
and there's a lot of jokes about it on TV and film and whatever. Anyway, so yeah, like the sci-fi idea of just like floating up into the sky. Okay, so this is the funny part though. there is something that called, I saw it advertised, after the Rapture Pet Care. So you can sign up and pay for this service. And these people that
Shut
believe in the
up.
Rapture, I'm not making up.
Come on.
People that believe in the Rapture have found pet lovers that they guarantee you are not Christian. So they are surely not going to be raptured. To come, and those people will agree to come to your house and care for your pet during those 7 days that you're raptured up into heaven. And you do pay for it as a service.
Well, yeah. But you know what? I think those people are going to make a killing. We should sign up for it. Because we're not going up for the 7 days. We're going to be down here.
No.
But
Anyway.
wait, that's bullshit. How come the pets aren't going up for 7 days?
I
That's
don't
not
know.
fair.
Furthermore, maybe they weren't baptized. You could dunk them in a pool.
I was baptized, but it doesn't mean they're going to take me up for those 7 days.
Well, anyway, I'm just saying, there's a service for your, family members.
Wow. Interesting.
Your furry family members, I mean.
There is a market for everything, everyone.
Okay, let's rewind a second. I was thinking about whiskers, because we're talking about how the people in general start losing hair on top as they age, and it comes out their ears, their nose, whatever.
Yeah.
What I find interesting is how there are certain sections of hair on a person's body or an animal where they grow to a certain point and then stop. Like the fur thing, you know what I mean? It doesn't keep growing longer. And like eyebrows.
Huh. You're
like
right.
they grow to a certain point and then they fall out and
Fall out.
regrow. But they never get crazy long, except that just like how women randomly get like a man whisker overnight.
Yeah. Just like a random.
Some people get like a few little eyebrow pieces that are like this long.
Yeah.
And
Or
I
like
kind of
waving.
wonder hello. Just like Adele. Hello.
I love her. That was nice. You got a good voice, Barbara.
Oh, why, thank you. So I wonder though, because you know how with animals, like they need their whiskers because they, if they get too close to a wall, they feel it on their whisker. I worry that if we trim people's eyebrows from those long pieces, that they might just start running into walls.
We're doomed. We're all going to hell.
Well, for $9.95, you can have an agreement with a non-Christian.
Will they come watch us for 7 days?
Seriously. So a really great compliment I got this week? One of my friends said that I could be on her team for the zombie apocalypse.
I like it.
Because she appreciates my skills and knowledge.
Well, yeah, you're strong like bull, too.
Strong like bull.
You're strong. You're smart.
Oh, that's why she said it, right? Because we were talking about how my forearms are very strong.
Yes, that is correct.
I've also come up with really great ideas. If there is a zombie apocalypse, then...
Apocalypse.
Yeah. That all we need to do is all gather together in one big house and everyone bring their treadmill and line the property with treadmills. Because zombies, like, they just walk real slow. So it would just be like, they just hang out.
Okay, I want you on my team. That is the most brilliant thing I have ever heard.
Well, thank you. And I live in the middle of nowhere, too, so it's good.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, so it'll take them longer to get there. They can't take, like, a bus to your house or something, right?
Well, you don't want too many people asking you for help. Because how do you say no when there's a zombie thing? You know what I'm saying?
Easily. You say no and take care of yourself.
Demetra's like...
But okay,
I ran out of water, and Demetra's like, "Fuck you."
Okay, but hold on. Like, people talk about this shit all the time, and they're like, "Oh my God, prepare yourself." There, the world's coming to an end, or there's going to be, a grid wipeout, and man, if that happens, just take me out with you. I don't want to be the last man standing.
Good point.
I mean, honestly, like, just what do I want to like survive for? We're all going to die one day. Just take me out a little sooner. Who cares? People freak out and have saved bottled waters and canned foods. And I mean, I don't know.
You're probably going to die of cancer from eating the canned food.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, it just, yeah. And
Okay, side note. Did you know that, sorry, Mom, the word fuck is an acronym?
Really?
Yes.
I love
Fornication
fuck.
under,
Sorry, Mom.
it means fornication under consent of the king.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm thinking like all sorts of Henry VIII's people were allowed to fuck,
Right.
seeing as he was a perv.
Yeah, so we hear.
Well, has a whole range of meanings. But that's how it started. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
But I was having this conversation with a client the other day. We were talking about that word, how it's just so great because you can use it in so many different, when you're excited, happy, sad, you know.
Just like the
And
word ass, it means so many things.
That's true. Oh, I never thought I asked.
Like big ass, smart ass.
Yeah.
There's so many options.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot. But I think fuck is the best one. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, I think we want to wrap up so we don't get too long of an episode here. And join us next week. We are going to talk about the aches and pains of being a stylist.
I'm already hurting thinking about it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you soon.
If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please subscribe or follow. And please leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Lastly, follow us on social media for clips of past and future episodes. All our accounts are listed in the show notes below. Thanks so much for listening.